you're seeing, oh, that's a nice background. So you're like in the middle of it between what things were and what things are now. And you are watching as things change, and it's because you're changing. So it's a very beautiful thing, but it can also be very scary. And you might want to be like, that's like the journey, right? That's the fool's journey, is seeing what lays ahead and knowing they have to take a leap and jump, right? And take that leap of faith in themselves. And that's you being like, well, it's comfortable over here, but I am on the edge of wanting to discover something new. And I see it off in the horizon. But that in between where I have to actually move forward is the scary part. But you can do it. I know you can do it. And happy Christmas Eve, by the way. If I didn't say that already. Mind cleansing. Purify the mind to gain clarity and purity. Purification, clarity, and cleansing. Yeah, the lotus flower. It's like my favorite flower. Like, I love tulips, but I also love that. Body wisdom. Listen to your body's wisdom to understand and care for your needs. Body perception and wisdom. Wow. And then emotional healing. Heal emotional wounds to release past pains and soothe your heart. Emotional release and heart recovery. Yeah, beautiful. And we also have here for you inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. Clear, authentic guidance, and self-expression. So by expressing yourself authentically, there we go, authentically, you can overcome things. Don't press that button. So that's really important. Self-identify, acknowledge and affirm your true identity to build self-worth, self-awareness, self-worth, and identify this thing. Okay. Yeah. Um, Continuous growth, embrace continuous growth, personal and spiritual development, growth, development, progress. You're doing all of these beautiful things, and it's showing, it really is showing. But sometimes I feel like you could be a little bit like closed off. You have anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within. You don't want to listen to your inner voice, or you don't want to trust it. But it's like, it's so loud and clear as day that it's like, choose it. Inner child, reconnect with your inner child to heal past wounds and restore joy, innocence, healing, return. Yeah. I'm connected with my inner child. I love the movie The Grinch. I got the Whoville background happening, if you can tell here. Welcome to Whoville. See, it's pretty cool, right? I got my Santa chair. I got my Grinch nails. I'll give you a close-up. Might be a little bit out of focus, but I'm going to post pictures. I know some of us tarot readers, maybe not all, but a lot of us tarot readers do love fancy nails. It happens to be like a thing, I feel like. And I did Grinch themes. So I have like all the cute little Grinch stickers, Cindy Lou and Max, and then the Grinch, some cartoon characters. So that's, yeah. So let's take a look here at your fun office cards to get a better read on this energy happening. Let's see. Any challenges you need to overcome specifically? Let's see. Oh my gosh, the Lovers. Oh my gosh, beautiful energy. If this is the biggest challenge you have to face today, like, God bless you. I mean, this is not, right, kissing your love, your soulmate under the mistletoe, romance, love journey. Excuse me. Is such a beautiful, wonderful thing. And the story of Pam and Jim, it was not an easy love journey, right? She was engaged, and then he met her and fell in love with her. So there's a lot of romance in the air. And the holidays do bring that out, I feel like. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, and 9 of Pentacles, knowing your worth, valuing yourself. Oh, my King of Swords, my candle wax covered card here. with Charles, right? Remember Charles, he tried to um overpower the office with his very strict rules, and Michael was like not having it at all. Okay. And then we have, oh, these cards came up in the last reading too. That's funny. So Knight of Cups, right? Going on that journey to self-discovery and exploring hardships along the way, but knowing your value and your worth, like emotionally, like you might be feeling a little bit down, but just like Jan when she lost her job and she had to like find herself again, she found herself through Michael's like love for her and giving her that break that she needed, right? Not judging her. And I feel like that's really where you're at right now. It's like, even if you're not in an actual partnership, you are in a partnership with yourself ultimately, and you should love yourself, and you should definitely seek that clarity that you need in order to know your value and your worth at the end of the day. Okay. And yeah, strict rules, discipline, like these things can be important, and they are important. But I feel like because it's Christmas Eve, or, maybe when you're watching this, you're really at a low right now. Remember, like, you don't need to be too harsh on yourself. You can let loose and have a little bit of fun. Even Charles liked playing soccer, right? At the end of the day, everyone discovered that his love for soccer was really the ultimate clue that let them know, like, he's maybe easy to get along with. But Michael still, like, at the end of the day, Michael was still like, yeah, no. We're going to have fun all the time, right? and it's not going to be playing soccer. Okay. But there's that clue, that like those signs that the universe wants you to know is like, even if you're a very like disciplined person, even if you're a very strict person and you don't have a lot of fun all the time, you are still like, you're still allowed to have some fun, don't like, you're allowed to like just play a game of soccer if that's your thing, so Temperance and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah. Temperance again was Stanley, he was all about, finding, hi sweetie, finding the most easiest way to get through his day. Even if it's just, even with pretzel day in mind, right? His crosswords. And I feel like for you, there's those little things that you look forward to, those rewards that, yeah, they seem far off in the distance, especially when you're coming through a sad, dark period of time in your life, but those rewards are still there waiting for you. The pretzels are waiting for you. The crossword puzzle, right? The game that you like is waiting there for you. And if those little things help you get through your day, then don't give them up, right? Everyone needs something, And then you have Knight of Pentacles, okay? And Daryl the last time I read this card, I talked about how he got an upper management job, and basically his team won the lottery, and they didn't include him because he went up to work in the upper office, and he left them in the warehouse, and they won the lottery, and then they experienced all these hardships. And at first Daryl was really depressed because here's a group of men that just all won the lottery and did not include him, and it left him feeling really like just depressed. So, to put it bluntly, and but then later on, he discovered that the money caused them a lot of problems, and so they were coming. One of them even came back for their job. So, there's a lot of trust, in knowing the fact that maybe, yeah, sometimes you're left out of things. You're not included in everything, maybe even the big wins in life. And you see others experiencing these big wins in life, and you're like, where's my big win? But I'm here to say you create your big wins, and even the little wins, like the pretzel day for Stanley, or, being able to like take a mental break and just sit down, do a crossword puzzle. Things like that are little wins. And as you learn to reward yourself with these little rewards, these little breaks, the more you understand how to create a big win. Okay. And it doesn't come necessarily from just winning the lottery and, quitting your job and going on some, beautiful, wonderful experience of having tons of money. And then, there is a possibility for that. I'm not saying that might not be written in the stars for you, but what I am saying is like, enjoy the moments you have with or without winning the lottery. Know your worth and your value. That you, yes, sweetie, knowing your worth and your value. So with that being said, because I feel like that's the overall read here, is like being true to yourself, loving yourself, and honoring yourself, okay, in the best possible way. And coming through that dark period in time in your life and knowing that you've overcome it and you've overcome the challenges and you deserve the win. And now, with that being said, I'm going to read you a Christmas card, because I have a Christmas card for you. Okay? When it's time to get merry and carve the roast beast, hearts will grow bigger, 3 sizes at least. So go with the snow and have lots of fun and wear a big grin till the holiday's done. Merry Christmas. All right, so that is my Christmas card to you from the Grinch Dr. Seuss book, movie. There's 2 movies now, so take what resonates. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Lots of love and light to you always. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, definitely highly recommend binge watching the Hogwarts Baking Championship on Max. It's really good. And I watched the whole thing and it's just like awesome. So to see Harry Potter fans that are like amazing bakers compete, and it's full of surprises and it's just a lot of fun. So love and light always. Happy Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.